All right, we're going to start a new unit. It's called Animals Adaptations, and let's just watch this intro video.
Adaptations. An octopus blends into its background when he notices a predator. Animal adaptations. An octopus blends into its background when he notices a predator approaching. A hungry cheetah needs to stay hidden while sneaking up on her prey and be quick if she wants to eat. A human being is caught in a sudden rainstorm. How do living things adapt to change?
All right, so again, we're going to start Unit 3, okay? This is Animals Adaptations. Day 1.
Welcome to Unit 3. This is going to be a super fun unit all about animals and how they adapt to changes in their environment. Let's get started by watching a short introduction video. Press play.
Which we did already.
In nature, animals face changes all the time. For example, when summer changes to winter, some animals face extreme changes in temperature. Other animals face changes to their natural habitat. These changes can introduce new dangers or remove important sources of food. In order to survive, animals must adapt to these changes. Some of these animal adaptations happen very quickly, while others develop over thousands of years. In this unit, we are going to learn more about how living things adapt to change by viewing, reading, and listening to a number of informational sources. We will learn about how these adaptations help animals find food, hide from danger, and stay warm or cool in extreme temperatures. Essential question: how do things adapt to change? Now go ahead and think about how you might answer that question now. Keep in mind, your answer is probably going to grow and change during the unit as we learn more and more. Now read Animal Disguises on pages 4 to 5 in Animal Adaptations.
So we're going to be on this in this booklet, and it says to read the slide said to read pages 4 and 5. So go to page 4 and 5. Right here. Okay? Follow along.
Short read 1. Remember to annotate as you read.
Animal Disguises by Maria Garrow. All animals have special features that help them stay alive or survive. Sometimes the way they act or behave gives them an advantage. They also have physical features that improve their chances of survival. For example, animals that hunt for their food are called predators. The animals these predators hunt are called prey. Both predators and prey have traits that help them hide from one another. How do they do it? Many animals have skin or fur that blends into their environment. Their body color matches the colors around them. For example, a green grasshopper can remain unseen in tall green grass. This ability to blend into one's surroundings is called camouflage. The word camouflage means disguise in French. Camouflage is an adaptation, a trait animals are born with that aids in their survival. Camouflage can help prey hide from predators. It can also help a predator remain undetected to sneak up on its prey.
The leaf butterfly relies on camouflage to survive. Camouflage Q and A. Q. Is it a twig? A. No, it's a walking stick. They are insects that live in forests and grasslands on branches and twigs. They keep safe by blending in. Predators, such as birds and small reptiles, have a hard time spotting walking sticks. Q. Is it a giant snowball? A. No, it's a polar bear. They live in the frigid, cold Arctic. Their white fur blends with the snow and ice. From a distance, it is difficult for other animals to see the bears. This helps the bears hunt too. Q. Is it a rock? A. No, it's a stonefish. Stonefish have bodies that look like the coral and rocks found on the ocean floor. They blend into the sand and wait for prey to swim nearby. Then stonefish grab and eat their prey. Q. Is it a sandhill? A. No, it's a horned lizard. They mainly live in deserts. Their sand-colored, bumpy skin and flat body help them blend into the desert ground to avoid being a snack for hungry birds and snakes.
Now read Animal Disguises on pages 4 to 5 in Animal Adaptations.
Awesome. So we did this already.
Next, we're going to work on finding key details. Let's do the first section together. Press play.
Okay, first, let's scan the features on this text. Scanning the text first is going to help us understand the text better as we read it, and it's going to help us focus on what the main idea of the text is. So what do you notice about this text? I notice that the title is Animal Disguises. The title has the word disguises in it. And the word camouflage is at the top of the second page as well. This article must be about ways animals hide or disguise themselves. There's more than one kind of animal pictured, so this text must be about different animals' disguises, instead of just focusing on one animal. The Q&A heading here means that some of the information will be presented in a question and answer format. So I know in previous texts we've read the captions of photos. Here we have a Q&A section that will give us more information. So it's important that we don't only focus on the text, but also the graphic feature here. Okay, let's go ahead and get started looking for key details. Now that we understand what this text is about, we'll be able to focus on what details are the most important. So as I read, I'm looking for the word predators. The sentences near the word are likely to tell me what predators are. All right, I found the word predators in paragraph 2. Now the words around predators tell me what predators are. They are animals that hunt for their food. I'm going to do the same thing for the word prey here in the second sentence. Prey are the animals that predators hunt. So I'm going to underline that sentence as well. So I know, because this text is about disguises and camouflage for animals, I know that animals disguising and camouflaging themselves have to do with the predator and prey relationship. So predators use disguises and prey use disguises. So that's why these details here, these are really important details to understanding the rest of the text. I also know that camouflaging is an important detail of this text. Camouflage is in the fourth sentence of paragraph 3. Camouflage it means to disguise. Okay, it's an adaptation. So understanding what camouflage is important to understanding the main idea of this text. So I'm going to underline those details. I need to understand what camouflage means in order to discover how it helps predators and prey. Now, the last two sentences of paragraph 3 tells me how camouflage can help these animals. So I'm going to underline that as well. Animals are born with that trait to help them survive. It aids in their survival. Aids means helps. So it's helping them to survive. Camouflage can help prey hide from predators and help a predator remain undetected to sneak up on its prey. We knew we were looking for details about disguising and camouflage, and we knew that camouflage helped predators and prey to survive. Predators, prey, and camouflage were all important details to understanding the main idea of our text. So knowing these important details, how can we write a main idea for this text? What did we learn from this text? In this text, we learned camouflage helps. Who does it help? Does it help predators or prey? Both. Camouflage helps predators and prey survive. Okay, so that's the main idea.
It's your turn to find key details. Remember, key details are the need to know details that help the reader understand the main idea. Read the directions on the board, then get started. Purpose. Read camouflage Q and A to find out what each animal's camouflage is and how it is used, and to identify whether the animal is predator or prey. Annotate. Underline key details as you read.
Camouflage Q and A. Q. Is it a twig? A. No, it's a walking stick. They are insects that live in forests and grasslands on branches and twigs. They keep safe by blending in. Predators, such as birds and small reptiles, have a hard time spotting walking sticks.
Okay, so if you look at this, okay, so what's the animal called? Yeah, it's insect called a walking stick. Okay. Okay. No, it's a walking stick. That's important. They are insects, so that's what they are. They're insects. Okay, that they live in the forests and grasslands on branches and twigs. They keep safe. And how do they keep safe? Yes, they keep safe by blending in. You can underline that. Okay. So is the walking stick a predator or a prey? It's a prey. So what I would do is I would write the word prey right here.
Q. Is it a giant snowball? A. No, it's a polar bear. They live in the frigid, cold Arctic. Their white fur blends with the snow and ice. From a distance, it is difficult for other animals to see the bears. This helps the bears hunt too.
All right. So what is it? It's a polar bear. They live in the frigid, cold Arctic. Okay. Their white fur blends with the snow and ice. So what's their adaptation? What do? They blend in. Yeah, right here. Their white fur blends with the snow and ice. So their adaptation, or what they use to survive in the wild, is blending in to their surroundings. Okay. And how do they do that? Well, it is difficult for other animals to see the polar bears. Okay. So what do you think? It's a polar bear. Do you think it's a prey or predator? What do you guys think? Predator. Predator.
Q. Is it a rock? A. No, it's a stonefish. Stonefish have bodies that look like the coral and rocks found on the ocean floor. They blend into the sand and wait for prey to swim nearby. Then stonefish grab and eat their prey.
Ooh, yummy. All right, let's do some highlighting. Okay, is it a rock? No, what is it? It's a stonefish. Okay, stonefish have bodies that look like the coral or the rocks found in the ocean. So what is that? What is their adaptation? They also blend in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to need you to put right here, blend in. Okay, is it a predator or prey? Okay, how do I know it's a predator? Because of this, look. It says that it waits for the prey. If it waits for the prey, what's the stonefish then? A predator. Okay. It says that plus right here it says blend into the sand. Okay, and then they wait for the prey to swim by. Okay, and the stonefish grabs it to eat it, to eat their prey. So what are they? It's a predator. Okay. Let's do the bottom section. Okay, this one right here.
Q. Is it a sand hill? A. No, it's a horned lizard. They mainly live in deserts. Their sand-colored, bumpy skin and flat body help them blend into the desert ground to avoid being a snack for hungry birds and snakes.
All right, let's go ahead and annotate. Okay, so what is this lizard called? A horned lizard. Okay, they live in the desert. Okay, their sand-colored bumpy skin and a flat body help them what? Blend in. So what's their adaptation? Blending in, right? Helps them blend in into the desert ground to avoid being a snack, okay, for hungry birds and snakes. Okay. So let me ask you: is the horned lizard, is it a prey or predator? It's a prey. Okay. Prey. Pray is what you do at church. Okay. All right, guys. Now we're going to do page 1 in our animals adaptations packet. Okay. It looks like this. Okay. And here's page 1. That's all we're doing. Okay. Here we go. It says, so page 5 of your booklet. Okay. Right here. This is going to help us. Okay. These that we highlighted already. Okay. So let's go and work on this. So it says, where do they live? So look at the walking stick. The first one. Where does he live? Yeah, he lives in the desert. Okay. So I'm going to say the walking stick lives in the desert. All right. It said the walking stick. Made a little mistake. Okay. Actually, right here it says the walking stick lives in the forest and grasslands. Now let's go back to this. So the walking stick lives in the forest and grasslands. Then the second part of the question says, are they a prey or predator? Are they a prey or predator? What are they? They're a prey. Okay. And what do they use to as an adaptation? It looks like what? Yeah, it looks like a stick or a twig, right? Okay. It's used to help them. What was that word? Starts with letter B? Blend. To help them blend into branches and twigs. Okay, so let's look at the polar bear. Okay, go back to the text. Where does the polar bear live? Cold Arctic. Go back to here. I'm not just going to say the cold Arctic. I'm going to complete sentence. Okay. Polar bears live in the Arctic. Whoops. Live in the Arctic. Are there predators or prey? Predators. It says, what is it? What's his camouflage? Yeah, so it looks like a big, huge snowball, right? And is used to help them blend into the Arctic snow and ice. So, like a polar bear, would you be able to see a polar bear in the desert? No, because it's all black. I mean, all white. All right, let's do the two sections at the bottom. Okay, we're talking about a stonefish and a lizard. So let's go to the here, and we're looking at a stonefish. Okay. Let's go back to the text, to the question. It says, so where do they live? Where does he live? In the ocean floor, right? Ocean floor, in the ocean. Okay. So you could say a stonefish lives at the bottom of the ocean. Great. At the bottom of the ocean. Is it a prey or predator? It's a predator. Okay. And the stonefish looks like a what? Looks like a rock. Looks like a rock that is used to help them. What's that keyword again? Blend. Good. Helps them blend into coral and rocks found on the ocean floor. And where does the horned lizard live? The desert. Yeah. A horned lizard lives in the desert. And the horned lizard, is it a prey or predator? Prey. It's a prey. And it blends into what? Hill. The sandhill. Which is used to help them. What's the key word again? Blend. Blend into sandy desert ground.